Dreamscape presents Duke with a Reputation by Scarlett Scott, narrated by Victoria Aston and Will Watt.
Prologue. Hertfordshire, 1872. The scene in the Wingfield Hall dining room would have put a Roman bacchanalia to shame. The Duke of Brandon smirked as he surveyed the tableau before him from his vantage point at the head of the table. No fewer than 36 bottles of the fine French Bordeaux he had procured on his most recent trip abroad, Chateau Margaux, vintage 1864, truly une grande année, decanted and in various states of consumption. To say nothing of the women in a debauched array of scandalous dishabille. There was a thoroughly sotted brunette with her breasts fully exposed above her bodice like ripe offerings, her nipples rouged to enhance their obscenely glorious display. Then there was the incomparable actress, Mrs. Helena Darby, not to be outdone by a rival, who launched suddenly from her seat, spun about, and flipped up her skirts to expose her full ivory bottom for anyone who cared to look. Most of the room, as it happened. For Helena possessed one of the finest arses Brandon had ever been fortunate enough to see. Or spank. Or... well, never mind that. Brandon gave his trousers a furtive tug beneath the table at the unfinished thought. Lewd reminiscences. He might fully indulge in another bout of memory-making later, should this evening progress as he intended. Or perhaps he would take his pleasure from another of the bevy of beauties in attendance, or two, or even three at once. Helena had never liked to share, which was deadly dull. Even if she had a mouth skilled enough to suck the silver plating off a vicar's spoon, why limit himself when the possibilities were endless? Brandon sipped idly at his Bordeaux, a pleasant haze enveloping him that likely had something to do with the latest potion King, as his familiars knew him, had insisted he drink. Had it contained opium? Who gave a bloody damn? This night was the culmination of his efforts, a celebration of sorts, and he intended to savour each moment with every woman he could. Hairpins had long since been dropped from all the demi-mondains in attendance, along with the initial pretence of decorum. Tapes and hooks and laces had come undone, neckties and coats and any hint of formality had been dispensed with at the door to the grand...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?